So, it's about time I made a video. Just to make this clear, this is my first time talking about something. And it's about Dandadan. If you haven't watched the anime, it's literally one episode. Go watch it. Now let's get on to the big talk. And you know what that would be? The premise. So the premise of this story is actually pretty weird. We start off with our first character, Momo, getting dumped. So then she explains to her friends why she liked the guy. And this is actually going to be important later on. So after that, we get introduced to another character, Ken. And he's a nerd, so of course he's going to get bullied. Momo then stopped the bullying by sitting in front of him. Now later on, she does get annoyed by him. That's because he keeps talking about alien stuff. Look, if I was in her position, I would understand. But she slapped the guy's book out of his hand. Now if this was me, so she does apologize to him, and they start talking about what they believe in. So Ken believes in aliens, of course, and Momo believes in spirits. So Ken doesn't believe in spirits, and Momo doesn't believe in aliens. So they set up a challenge to prove what they believe in. So it turns out both of them are right. Now you're probably wondering where the insane stuff is at. And that has something to do with what these beings want. The spirit being is called Turbo Granny, and the aliens are called, I'm trying to say it right, Serpoians. Now I'm gonna try to explain what they want without getting demonetized. So basically, Turbo Granny wants Ken's meat, his wee-wee, or basically as they put it, the schlong. Now the aliens want to abstract Momo's reproductive system and something called the banana. Now I assume the banana would be the female's private part. Now all I have to say is, let me go ahead and wrap this story up. So Ken basically gets cursed/possessed. Momo gets spiritual powers. They both basically defeat the aliens. Turbo Granny goes back to the tunnel, taking Ken's private part with her. So I guess that's gonna keep the plot going forward. So you guys remember that part where I said it's gonna be important later on? So it's the part where she explains why she liked her first boyfriend. Now she explains she liked him because he looked like Ken Takakura. Hopefully I said that right. Now they do show an image of Takakura saying, "I am an awkward fellow after all." Now why is this important? You know what? Ken says the same thing. You know what else? He has the same name. Now that means this manga is basically a sci-fi, horror, and a romance. And also fan service. Now, the first chapter of this manga is basically the first episode of the anime, and I have to say I enjoyed both of them. Now, me personally, I did enjoy the anime a lot more, and that's probably because it's animated, I don't know. If you like crude humor or comedy like this, then this is the thing for you. This is also a thing for people who like romance, horror, and sci-fi stuff. Now, I don't know why, but I've gotten pretty far into the manga, and it kind of fell off for me. I don't know why it did, but it just did. And I'm really hoping that the anime can keep me interested. That's basically gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please go read the manga and watch the anime. And tell me down below what you liked about Dandadan.